And we welcome you to another night of Stratomatic action, July 1st, 1972. We welcome you to Anaheim Stadium in California, where tonight it is the Oakland Athletics taking on the California Angels. Pitching for the Oakland Athletics will be Dave Hamilton, and pitching for the California Angels will be Nolan Ryan. We'll be using the auto roller as you see on the screen. We're playing Stratomatic Basic with a little bit of Super Advanced Hybrid. Let's get this underway and let's get to the starting lineups for today's game. For the A's, Burke Campanaris will lead off, followed by Joe Rudi, Reggie Jackson in center, Mike Epstein at first, Bill Voss in right, Sal Bando at third, Dave Duncan behind the plate, Tim Cullen at second, and Dave Hamilton is your pitcher and batting ninth. The defensive lineup for your California Angels, left to right on your radio dial, it will be in left field. Let's see here. In left field, it will be. Gotta make sure I have the right guy here. Yes. In left field will be Andy Costco. The center fielder will be Ken Berry. And the right fielder will be Leroy Stanton. Around the infield, the third baseman for the Angels will be Ken Mcmullen. The shortstop will be Leo Cardenas. Second baseman is Sandy Alomar. And the first baseman is Bob Oliver. Behind the plate is Art Kushner. And on the mound, number 30, Nolan Ryan. Are we ready to go? Let's do this from Anaheim. Let's see, we have to make a change here in defensive screen. Give me one moment here. We'll go ahead and make sure my team is correct. Yep, we do. We do actually have to make a change on the screen here. So Costco is in left field. I kind of messed that one up real quick. So let's go ahead and move him to left. He is now in left field. So Sandy Alomar is at second. Hang on one second. Just redoing my lineup screen here. So Costco will get the start in left field. So go ahead and put him in the lineup. And then batting fourth will be Oliver, fifth Mcmullen, sixth Stanton, seventh Cardenas, eighth Kushner, and ninth Ryan. So that is now correct. We'll save the lineups there. We'll go ahead that one. And now we'll go ahead and switch back over to visitors. We're back. So let's do this from Oakland. So on the map, so here it is. Leading off for the Oakland A's will be Burke Campanaris. He'll lead off. So Campanaris steps up. He's a right-handed batter. Nolan Ryan, number 30 on the mound, right-handed pitcher. Here's the pitch to Campanaris. First pitch of the ball game. 4-10 ground ball to second base. That's Alomar. He's a 2. It's a 16 on a 2. We're going to use the die that's on the screen. And it's a throwing base error by Alomar. So Alomar reaches base on the error. So Nolan Ryan not getting any help early. And that's going to be an E4. So not a good start for Alomar and the Angels. So now Campanaris is on base. Now Nolan does not hold runners well at all. This is going to be a problem. It's going to be a +5. So it's going to be a 20 or a 19 regardless. So we're going to try to go ahead and get the lead. And he gets the 11 and he makes it. So it's going to be basically anything 20 or less. Let's re-roll it. It is, oh, he gets thrown out on the 20. Holy cow. So how about that? Burke Campanaris, you can only get thrown out on a 20, and he throws the 20. So Campanaris is thrown out. And here's Joe Rudi. Holy cow. So Nolan Ryan got a gift there, one away in the first. Here's Joe Rudi. So Rudi the batter. Ryan looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. This will be a 6-8 and walks him. So Ryan already having his struggles early. Rudi cannot steal, but he's gonna be held. So it'll be an 18 or less on a 4 if he can get the lead. And he gets a 9. Does not get the lead, but he'll be held. So Reggie Jackson now up. Runner on first, one out. Jackson the batter. Ryan from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's a 1-6, and that's a walk. So Jackson gets a walk on his own card, and the A's are being deliberate in getting to Ryan here. 2 on and 1 out. Here is Mike Epstein. So Epstein, 2 on, 1 out. Nolan Ryan from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 2-5, a single for Mike Epstein. So he was being held. So that'll be a -1. There's 1 out. So it'll be a 1-12 for Rudy to score. Here comes the throw home. I got him. Holy cow. And the A's got, again, gunned down at the plate. So Rudy is out at home. Jackson stops at second. There's 2 outs. And that was a assist by the center fielder and a put out by the catcher. Holy cow, the A's running themselves out of this inning, and the Angel defense is just holding this team together. So with 2 outs and 2 on, here's Bill Voss. So Ryan from the stretch gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 4-7 on Ryan. That's a strikeout, and Ryan gets out of the first inning. We played 1/2 inning of play. Oakland nothing, and the Angels coming up the bat. So here is Sandy Alomar. He's hitting .317, 13 for 41, 9 runs scored. Sal Alomar is a switch hitter. He'll bat right-handed against the left-hander Hamilton. Hamilton the windup. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 3-11 single on a 1-6. That's an 11. That is a line drive to the first baseman for out number 1. So Alomar got robbed. Here is Ken Berry. They missed on this lineup. He's 7 of 33, hitting .212. Fantastic center fielder. Hamilton looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch to the right-handed swinger. 3-8. Ground ball to third. That's Bando. Makes the long throw. Got him for out number 2. Here is Andy Costco. Good power from Costco. He is 6 of 20, 2 runs scored, hitting an even .300. Costco is a right-handed batter against the left-hander Hamilton. Hamilton with a windup. Here's the pitch. 4-3 from Hamilton. Fly ball left field. That is Rudy. Rudy is a 1. That's a 13. That's a catch. So the Angels go 3 up, 3 down. We played 1. No score here at Big A in Anaheim. So Sal Bando up. So Bando to bat against Ryan. Ryan sets. Here's the pitch. This will be a 1-4. Struck him out. Bando's stuff was coming up, and he just got it in there. So good pitch by Ryan. That is his second strikeout here, first in the second inning. Here is Dave Duncan. He's been hot when we playing. Ryan with the windup. Here's the pitch. And that's a 6. That's a 7, and another walk. So Nolan Ryan is just having some issues keeping the ball over the plate. Now here is Tim Cullen, the second baseman. Ryan working from the stretch. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 2-11. That's a pop-up shortstop. That is Cardenas. Makes the catch for 2 outs. And now here is the pitcher's hitting card, Dave Hamilton. He's a 2. So 2 outs and runner on first. Dave Hamilton swings left-handed. So he's a left-handed swinger against Ryan. Ryan from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 3-9 ground ball down to first. Picked up by Oliver. Takes it to the bag himself. And the A's are done in the second. We go to the bottom of the second. It is still no score. Leading off for the Athletics, it will be Bob Oliver, 6 of 30, 2 runs scored, hitting .200, right-handed batter. Good power from Oliver, 20 home runs on the year. Here's a pitch from Hamilton to Oliver, 2-8, and that is gone deep to left field. Looking up and see you later, home run, and that is Bob Oliver. So the Angels take a 1-0 lead on a solo blast from Oliver against Dave Hamilton. So now here's Ken Mcmullen, 1-0 Angels. Hamilton with the windup. Here's the pitch to Mcmullen. That's a 3-5 single for Mcmullen. So Mcmullen's on with a base hit. Runner on first and nobody out. Here is Leroy Stanton, 251, has 12 home runs. Hamilton to work from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-8, and that's a single for Leroy Stanton. Mcmullen will stop at second. He was probably being held, and he didn't have much speed either. First and second, 1 out. They're going to hold the runner at second this time. Here's Leo Cardenas. Hamilton working from the stretch. 1-0 Angels, 2 on, nobody out. Here's the pitch. 1-7 single for Cardenas. But again, he's only a 1-9. They were probably holding him. It makes him a 1-8, and he will stop. They'll go 90 feet in each direction. The bases are loaded of halos. So now for the Angels, it will be R. Kushner. Infield will play in. They're going to try to stop a huge inning. Kushner hits one now, and Dave Hamilton's day is going to be done. Hamilton from the stretch gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 1-4, ground ball, shortstop. Oh, it's short. The infield was playing back. That's going to be 2, actually. They're going to get a double play. So home, no, they're going to go 6. They'll go 6-4-3 with it. So the runner scores, advancing to third is Stanton, and it's 2-0 favor of the Angels. So a big double play. No RBI. No RBI for Kushner. And now here's the pitcher, Ryan. So they played the corners in, but they headed up the middle and turned 2. So it's 2-0 Angels. 2 outs. Here's Ryan. He's a 2-pitcher hitter's card. Here's a pitch by Hamilton. That's a 2-5. That's a single 1-6. That's a 3. Base hit, Nolan Ryan. That will score Stanton from third. And the Angels lead 3-0. So what I'd start for the Angels, a 3-run second inning. And here's Alomar. So Dave Hamilton in some trouble. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-7 single 1-11. That's a 6 for a base hit. The Angels are hitting Hamilton hard. That's the 6th hit of the inning. And now here's Ken Berry. So with now 2 on, 2 outs, 3 in. Berry to bat. Hamilton from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 2-10 ground ball back to the mound. Hamilton's got it, makes the play, and the Angels strand 2. But they get 3 at the end of 2. It's 3-0 Angels. So the Angels with a big lead in the beginning here. When last time we saw the A's, they lost a doubleheader to the White Sox. And now here in the top of the third inning, and of course the Kansas City Royals are breathing on the A's right now. Here's Campy. Campy so far, he reached on an error his first time up. Ryan looks in, gets a sign. Here's the pitch. 6-8, and that's a walk. Again, that's bad news. That's almost an automatic steal attempt for Campy. Again, he becomes a 20 or a 19, regardless if he gets the lead or not. Here's the pitch. And that is a 7. He doesn't get the lead. He gets the +5 anyway on the second number. It's a 19 or less. Here he comes. He's safe this time. So Campanaris steals second. Now if he gets the lead if he goes the lead here to second, it's a +9 -4. -4 plus Kushner. Kushner is a 0. So it's still going to be a +5. So basically, he's still going to be a 19 or less if he can get it. He can only go if he gets the lead. It's a 10. He doesn't get the lead. So Campanaris cannot steal third. Runner on second and nobody out. And here's Rudy. So Rudy to bat. Ryan from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 1-6. That's a single and 2 stars. It doesn't matter. Scores Campanaris from second. And the A's are on the board. It's 3-1. So Joe Rudy gets the job done. Again, he can get the lead on a 19 or better if he can roll a 4. Does he get the 4? No, he gets a 6. So now here's Jackson, left-handed batter. A's with 2 hits. They're going to run across, down by 2. Ryan from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 3-8. Boom! That's gone. Reggie Jackson just hits a 2-run homer. And the California Angels have tied this game at 3. So Nolan Ryan just evened the odds as Jackson took it deep to right field. So number 9, the center fielder for the A's, just put the A's back in this game and tied it. And now here's Mike Epstein. So Ryan struggling. Ryan with the windup. Here's the pitch to Epstein. 3-3, ground ball to second. Good play by Alomar. Throws him out for 1 away. Here is Bill Voss. Voss the batter with 1 out. Nolan Ryan looks in, gets a sign from Kushner. Here's the pitch to Voss. 1-9, fly ball right field. That's Stanton, makes the catch, and there is 2 outs. Here is Sal Bando. Bando struck out his first time up. Bando the hitter. Ryan looks in, gets a sign, and here's the pitch. That's a 3-11. Line drive down the third base. Good play by Mcmullen. Ends the inning. But the A's score 3 times in the third. We go to the bottom of the third. It's 3-3. The A's 3 runs on 3 hits. The Angels 3 runs on 6 hits and 1 error. So here is Andy Costco followed by Oliver Mcmullen against Dave Hamilton. Hamilton looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 3-10, ground ball back to the mound. Good job by Hamilton. He gets it, throws a strike for the first out. Here's Bob Oliver, homered his first time up. That was Bob's second home run of the year. Hamilton looks in, gets the sign by the left-hander. Here's the pitch. 5-7 is a ground ball to second. That's going to be Cullen. Cullen is a 3 on an 8. An 8 on a 3 gets him. So 4-3. Nice job from Cullen over to Epstein. And there's 2 outs. Now for the Angels will be Ken Mcmullen. Singled and scored his first time up. Right-hander is Mcmullen. Hamilton with the windup. Here's the pitch. 6-5. Ground ball to shortstop. Again, that's Campanaris. He's a 2, an 8 on a 2, and gets him and ends the inning. So 6-3 play. That ends it. We play 3. It is 3-3. So now the top of the 4th inning. We have a slugfest going on here in Anaheim, the Big A. Top of the 4th, the A's trying to, again, show their dominance of this division. And it's going to be Duncan, Cullen, and Hamilton. So now Nolan Ryan looks in, top of the 4th inning. He's been looking at anything but strong out there. Ryan gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Duncan. That's a 3-3 ground ball shortstop. Boy, he just missed one of those soon. Good play there by the shortstop. Bar the Angels Cardenas for the first out. So now here's Tim Cullen. He popped the shorts first time up. Ryan could use a 1-2-3 inning here. Gets the sign. Here's the big windup and grunt from Ryan. 2-6, ground ball to short. Good play from Cardenas again. Throws him out. Back-to-back 6-3s, and there's 2 outs. So now here's Dave Hamilton, the lead off the 4th with a 3-3 score. Hamilton, a left-handed batter against his opposing pitcher, righty Ryan. Righty with the big grunt and deals. 3-2, popped up the short. That is again Cardenas makes the play, and that is 1 inning of 6s. So Cardenas retires aside. We play 3.5. We're still tied at 3. So now there's Leroy Stanton, singled and scored his first time up. Last of the 4th with a 3-3 score. Hamilton looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 6-4 fly ball shallow left field. Rudy Zaire makes the catch for out number 1. Here's Leo Cardenas, singled his first time up. Again, looking in is Dave Hamilton, gets the sign from his catcher. Here's the windup and the pitch. 6-8 from Hamilton. That is a pop straight up to first. Epstein is there, comes away, waits for it, makes the catch for 2 outs. So now here's the catcher, Art Kushner. So now both Hamilton and Ryan settling in here in the 4th inning. Hamilton looks in, gets a sign of the big windup and kick. 1-7, ground ball to third. Good play from Bando, throws them out, and the Angels are done in the 4th. 3 down, go to Halos. Let's go to the 5th. 3-3's your score. So now here in the 5th inning, a very important game in the division. As right now, where things stand, the Oakland A's hold a 1.5 game lead over the Royals, 8 over the White Sox, 9 over the Twins. The Angels 26-39 kind of fading. They're 13.5 back. But Nolan Ryan is an important man in this American League's Western Division, coming over from the Mets from last year. He is absolutely showing his prestige as the top-rated pitcher in this league. Here's Burke Campanaris, 3-3 score in the 5th. Ryan looks in, gets the sign, and here's the pitch. That'll be a 1-4 on Campanaris. That's a ground ball back to the mound. Ryan's got it, throws him out for out number 1. So now here's Joe Rudy. Singled and run his last time up and walked. He's 1 for 1. Ryan looks in, gets a sign. Big kick and delivery. 4-5 from Ryan. Struck him out. There's a quick 2 outs. Good job from Ryan there. Blew it right by Rudy. 2 outs in the 5th. And here's Jackson. 2-run homer in the 3rd and walked in the 1st. Reggie, a big left-handed hitter. Ryan looks in, gets the sign, and here's the pitch. 6-8 and a walk. So a 2-out walk to Jackson. He might got some speed. He's a C. He can go. So he'll either be a 12 or a 20. Let's see if he gets the lead first of all. 4-6. Ooh, and a 10 doesn't get the lead. He can still go on a 12 if he wants to. So let's see who's up. Mike Epstein's the batter. Here comes Ryan. Jackson throws 90 times. Actually, could be thrown in the center field. So he went, and he could have got the error on Kushner. Kushner is an E rating 1-13. Oh my. Here's the throw. Oh, it's thrown over the head. It's a stolen base and an error. So a stolen base and an error. So now let's move him to, let's see if we can move him to 3rd base. So let's do that. So let's go ahead and so move Jackson to 3rd, and then we'll have to assign an error, and that's going to be an error by throwing error by Kushner. Let's see if we can do that. Yep, throwing error by the catcher. So a T rating error. Oops, hit the wrong error there. That's okay. Runner on 3rd and 2 outs. And now here's Mike Epstein. So they're trying to be aggressive out there with Ryan. So Ryan from the stretch gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's a 6. That's a 4. Ground ball to short. That is the shortstop. That is Cardenas. He's a 3 out of 2. That's going to be for base hit. It's going to go through an infield base hit. And the A's take the lead. Jackson scores. So Mike Epstein gets himself an RBI base hit. It's 4-3 Oakland. And now here's Bill Voss. So Ryan gets bitten there from the stretch. Gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's a 1-3 ground ball to second. That's Alomar. Throws him out. Ends the inning. The Angels get a run in the 5th. Thanks to an error by Kushner on the Jackson stolen base. We go to the last of the 5th. It is 4-3 Oakland. So now it's the last of the 5th here. Ryan will still bat for himself in this situation. He singled a run his first time up. Hamilton looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 3-8 ground ball to 3rd. Easy play for Bando. Throws him out for out number 1. Here is Alomar. Alomar's 1 for 2 with a knock back in the 2nd. Hamilton looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Alomar. 6-6. That is lined out to the first baseman. Bob Oliver is right there. And that is out number 2. So now here's Ken Berry. He's 0 for 2. He's ground to 3rd and line to 1st. Ken Berry is a right-handed hitter against Hamilton. Hamilton looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's a 2. That's a 6. Popped it straight up. Campanaris is there, makes the catch. Good inning for Dave Hamilton. He has gone 5. Through 5, it is 4-3 Oakland. So now we go to the 6th inning. Nolan Ryan can go into the 8th inning without any point of weakness. This is his 6th inning of work. Bando, Duncan, and Cullen. Ryan with the windup. Here's the pitch. 5-7, and that's a strikeout for Ryan. Big strikeout for Nolan for the first out. Here's Dave Duncan. Duncan so far 0 for 1, ground out and walked. Ryan looks in, gets the sign. Here's the big kick and big delivery. 5-6 struck him out again. The big grunt from Ryan. Gets 2 strikeouts in a row. And now here is Tim Cullen. With 2 outs, Cullen is 0 for 2. He has popped a short and ground the 3rd. Ground the short. Again, Ryan looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 6-8 and walks Cullen. So 2 out walk to Cullen. It's going to give Dave Hamilton a turn. Let's see if Colin can run. He can't. So now here's Hamilton, 2 outs, 1 on. Hamilton, left-handed hitter against Ryan. Ryan from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 2-12 fly ball in the right field. Stanton is there, makes the catch, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 4-3, favor of Oakland. So now it's going to be Andy Costco, followed by Bob Oliver and Ken Mcmullen. So Costco the batter, he's 0 for 2. Costco to hit against Hamilton. Hamilton looks and gets the sign, and here's the pitch. 5-5-9, deep drive ball to left field. That's going to be trouble. That is gone. Home run, Andy Costco. And this game is tied at 4. 5-9 against Hamilton's a home run, 1-10. You rolled a 1, so that's gone. 4-4 is your score. Oliver has homered and ground the second. Hamilton with the windup, and here's the pitch. 5-8, got him on strikes. This time Hamilton comes back and gets a big strikeout. So now here's Ken Mcmullen. Mcmullen has singled and scored and ground the short, 1 for 2. Hamilton with the windup, and here's the delivery. 3-4, ground ball to short. He hit a good pitch. Good play by Campanaris, and throws him out for 2 outs. Here's Leroy Stanton. Stanton has singled and scored and fly to left. Big right-handed bat against Hamilton. Hamilton a big kick and delivery. 3-4 ground ball to short. Campanaris throws him out, and that's the end of the inning. The Angels score 1. Let's go to the 7th inning. It is 4-4. The Angels 4 runs on 4 hits. The Angels 4 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors. 7th inning, here we are. Burke Campanaris against Nolan Ryan. So Campanaris to bat. Here we go. Campanaris, little right-handed hitter, 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Ryan with the windup and the big grunt and the pitch. 5-6 struck Ryan out. He struck Campanaris out for the first out. Good job there. Here is Joe Rudy. Rudy. 1 for 2, a walk and a single and a run batted in. Scored in the 3rd. Ryan looks in, gets the sign, the pitch to Rudy. 4-5, struck him out. 2 in a row for Ryan. So Ryan gets 2 in a row. Here is Reggie Jackson. Jackson's been a bit of a pain. He's walked twice, scored, also has homered, which was a 2-run blow. Ryan looks in, gets a sign, the big grunt, and delivers. 6-7, and walked him again. So another walk for Jackson. Let's see if Jackson decides to run again. Here is the lead. He's going to try to get the lead on an 8. Doesn't get the lead. And he's a 12. Again, he's a 12 with Epstein up. Here it goes. He's going to try to go. Got it. Stolen base for Jackson. So Reggie with his 2nd stolen base. He's in scoring position. So now it becomes a 12 or less if he can get the lead to 3rd with Epstein up. They're going to let Epstein bat. So here's Ryan from the stretch. Runner on 2nd, 2 outs. Ryan looks back at Jackson. Here's the pitch. And a 2-5 single for Epstein. So they're holding him. There's 2 outs, plus 1 to Jackson, 1 to 17. Here comes the throw to the plate, the slide, not in time. The A's lead it 5-4. RBI Mike Epstein. So 3 for 4 for Epstein and 2 RBIs. And here is Bill Voss. So now Ryan from the stretch gets the sign and delivery. 6-3. That's going to be a triple on a 1. That's a single and 2 stars. So Voss gets the runners first to 3rd, 2 outs. And here come the Athletics. Sal Bando, base hit number 6 for the A's. Cardenas, Kushner, Ryan due up bottom of the order. The only way they pinch hit right now is take Stanton out of the game. They could probably do that with Vader Pinson. So they're going to keep him out there. 5-4 A's, 2 outs here in the 7th. Ryan from the stretch, looking to finish strong. Here's the pitch to Bando. 3-9, popped it straight up. Almar's there, makes the catch. 1 run, Strands 2. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's 5-4, Oakland. Wow, good ball game here in Anaheim. The A's trying to show their merit here. Cardenas, Kushner, and Ryan to do up against Hamilton. 6th inning of work, only 1 hit in the fatigue inning for Hamilton, so he's fine. So he's going to work in the 7th. Duncan, Cullen, Hamilton to bat for the A's. So Bando, a possible double switch victim there, which they probably don't want to do either. So here is Cardenas. Cardenas in the ball game, right-handed hitter, 1 for 2. And now, here it is, Dave Hamilton with the windup and delivers. 3-10, line drive to the shortstop. That's Campanaris. 1 away. So here's our Kushner. 0 for 2, double play and a ground to third. Hamilton looks in, gets a sign. Here's the pitch. 1-3, ground ball to short. Campanaris got him for the 2nd out. So now here's Ryan, and they'll go to the bullpens. So the bullpens will now both be used. So the Angels will now send somebody up to pitch. Pinch hit here. They're down by 1 run. And let's see what they will do. Do they bring? No, you know what? They're going to bring in Mick the Quick. Mickey Rivers, a young-looking outfielder. So Rivers, the swing. Let's bring him in the game. Pinch hitter Rivers. He'll stay in the 9th spot here. So Rivers in the 2 spot pinch hitting. So here's Rivers. So far he's 4 for 20, a run scored. He's a left-handed hit. Can kind of spray the ball over the place. Great speed. Hamilton looks in. Lefty-lefty matchup. Here's the pitch to Mickey. 4-7. It's a single 1-11. It's a 4. So Mickey Rivers is on with 2 outs, and now he has a chance to run a little bit. Hamilton is a +1, -2. So it's a -1 to Rivers' first number. And if he gets the lead, it'll be a 14. He can get the lead on a 3-8. So here's the lead for Rivers. It's a 7. 14 or less gets the lead. It's a 12. Stolen base, Mickey Rivers. So runner on 2nd and 2 outs. Here's Alomar. He's 1 for 3. They're going to bat for probably Hamilton next inning. Can he survive, or will the A's need to make a decision? Alomar switch hitting, batting righty against Hamilton. Hamilton from the stretch, runner on 2nd, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. 3-5. It's a single. And he was being held. There's 2 outs, so it's a +1 on Rivers. He's a 1-18. He's going to try to score and makes it. We're tied at 5. So an RBI single scores Rivers, and it's a 5-5 ball game. So the Angels tie it up. 2 hits from Alomar. Here's Ken Berry. So now Hamilton from the stretch gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 3-9, he walks him. They're still in this game. So now 2 on, 2 outs for Andy Costco. He homered back then, and they're not going to waste any time. So the A's will need to make a new pitching change here in Oakland. Where it will be, let's see, they'll go with Bob Locker. So Locker is going to come out of this one again. So new pitcher for the A's. It's Bob Locker in. So Locker will, let's see, does he stay in his spot in the lineup and he comes immediately out, or do you pinch hit? Or do you do something else with Bando here? So who is an opportunist if they want to do that? What kind of decision is that made? It's a 3 for Kubiak. He hits 200 at bats. Bando's going to have to be a sacrificial lamb here. So let's see what they're going to do. 7, 8, 9. So Bando is in the 6th. So Locker will come in the 6th spot. And here we go. We're going to make a decision here. So let's go to change defense. Give me 1 second. So Walker's there. New third baseman is going to be Ted Kubiak. And let's go ahead and make that change. So that will force Bob Locker's name into the mix. And then Ted Kubiak's in the game. He will now bat ninth. Again, doing that to avoid the pitcher spot. So we'll go ahead and make sure that is correct. So Walker is sixth. And then in the ninth spot will be Kubiak at third base. Let's go ahead and put him in the game. There he is. And then let's go back to where we were. So here is Costco. Andy Costco homered back in the sixth. Now against the right-hander Bob Locker. Locker from the stretch. 5-5 tie. First and second. 2-2 ground ball to short. Oh, and he's gonna come up late on an injury. So Costco is gonna be hurt. He'll come out of this ball game, but that might be a good thing, because then the Angels probably can make a really important decision on what they want to do here. So let's see what they will do. Couple interesting decisions. Top of the eighth of a 5-5 game. Oakland sends up Duncan, Cullen, and Kubiak. And now the Angels will need a new pitcher themselves. So let's see who comes in for the Angels. Looking over the rotation and see what's there. Steve Barber, probably their best pitcher. And now the question is, you know what? They're going to try to bring in Lloyd Allen. So Lloyd Allen will come in the game. So Lloyd Allen will come in, will stay in the game and hit and go ninth. And then we're going to change defenses here. And with the injury to Costco, Vader Pinson will come in. And he has been missed in this Angel lineup. So Pinson will come in the game. So Pinson is there. New pitcher is Lloyd Allen, and he stays in the game. So let's see, let's make the change here. So Costco and Pinson in left field. So let's go ahead and change them over here. The pitcher stays where he's at, batting ninth. So we're good there. So now the Angels will bring in Lloyd Allen to pitch against, let's see, it'll be Duncan, Cullen, and Kubiak. So here we go. Top of the eighth, 5-5 is your score. So again, Lloyd Allen and the pitch. It's going to be a 5-8. Struck him out. How about that? Lloyd Allen gets Dave Duncan the fish. One away. And here's Tim Cullen. So Tim Cullen 0 for 2 with a walk. Lloyd Allen looks in, gets the tie. Here's the pitch. 5-5 is a strikeout for Lloyd Allen. He's got 2 in a row. So a great play there. And now here is Ted Kubiak. Kubiak here at top of the eighth, 5-5 score. Angels with 6 hits. The Angels with 6 hits. The Angels with 9. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-11 fly ball to right field. That is, I believe, still Stanton. He's a 2-15 on the 2. We're going to have to hold our breaths. He drops it. It's a hit and an error. Single and an error. So Kubiak is on board. So that's a big play. Single and an error on Stanton. He'll go to second. So let's go ahead and place the error on the right fielder. So now that extends the inning. Dropped in front of Stanton, and then he kicked it. So with 2 outs, a runner on second. Here's Burke Campanaris. Can he get the big blow here against Lloyd Allen? Lloyd Allen, a right-handed pitcher, does not hold runners on at all either. Allen from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-7, and that's a ground ball second. Again, that is Alomar. He's a 2 on a 5. 5 on a 2 gets him. And the A strand won. Let's go to the last of the eighth. It's still 5-5. So now the Angels send up Bob Oliver. So Oliver the batter, last of the eighth. Will be Oliver, McMullen, and Stanton against Walker. Walker looks in, gets a sign. Here's the pitch. 6-4 from Walker. Ground ball to short. That is Campanaris. He is, I believe, a 2. He is, a 3 on a 2. Makes the play barely. Good job by Campanaris. He's setting through and just got the runner by a step. So with one away, as Oliver got retired, here's McMullen. He's 1 for 3 of the runs scored. McMullen is a right-handed hitter. As Walker looks in, gets the sign, and here's the pitch. That'll be a 2-8. It's a ground ball to short. Easy play for the shortstop. Makes it, and that's 2 away. So now here's Leroy Stanton. 1 for 3 of the runs scored. Bats here against Walker. Walker gets the sign. Here's the full windup and delivery. 3-11. Ground ball back to the mound. That's Walker. Throws him out. And we head to the ninth. It is 5-5. So now Rudy's up. 1 for 3 with a walk and an RBI and a run scored. Rudy against Lloyd Allen. Allen looks in, gets the sign. Full big windup and deals. 2-9. Oh, ground ball to short. He got him on a dead roll. Cardenas makes the long throw for the first out. Here's Jackson. Boy, he's had a game. 1 for 1. He's had 3 runs scored, 2 stolen bases, and a long 2-run homer. Allen looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Jackson. 1-4. Fly ball center field. Almost got it. Ken Berry is there, makes the catch. So 2 outs. That is now 2 outs here in the ninth. Can the Angels walk it off? Here is Mike Epstein. He's 3 for 4 and 2 RBIs. Lloyd Allen with the pitch. And that's going to be a 6-5 and gets the 2-out walk. So Epstein's on for the 4th time. This time on a walk. And here is Bill Voss. Now what will Voss do? He's 1 for 4. Do the A's try to look for some little magic here? Let's see who the A's have in here. Again, they would want somebody to hit and then replace. Let's see. They always want to look at him. And now, you know what? Let's bring in right field. Whoever you bring in, not going to be a good sign. So let's bring in Matty Lou. So Matty Lou comes in the game for to replace a 4. So Lou will come in. Pinch hitter for Lou for the A's. Here we go. Matty Lou, the batter, right-handed against Ryan. So again, a left-handed hitter for Matty. So 2 outs, 1 on. And that is Ryan. That is Lloyd Allen from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-4. Ground ball to short. That's Cardenas on a 2. 12 on a 2. Got him. And that does it. So the Angels get out of it. Let's see if the Angels got some walk-off magic as we head to the bottom of the ninth. It is 5-5. Do the Angels got a rally in their bones as we go to the bottom of the ninth? Can they walk it off here against the A's? So Bob Walker is still on the mound. So I believe what we're going to have to do here is, let's see, change defense again. So the new right fielder will be a Lou. So instead of Voss, so go ahead and put Matty Lou at right. Walker stays out there, so we're better look at Bob Walker's numbers. He's a 2, so he could have fatigued. He could have fatigued last inning, which it wasn't. It was fine. Let's see what the box score is. He can pitch 4 innings without any issues. So let's take a look at the numbers here. Give me one moment. Walker has only gone an inning and a third, so Walker's just fine. So now here is Cardenas. He's 1 for 3 of the single. That's going to be Walker. Full windup and pitches. 4-9 single for Leo Cardenas. So now the A's got to look into this. +2, -2. Duncan's arm is a 0, so it's an even stealer rating for Cardenas. He can get the lead on a 4. As long as he doesn't get picked off on a 10. Here we go. Does he get the 4? He gets the 4. It's going to be a 13 or less. There he goes. Gets it. Stolen base. Cardenas with the stolen base and puts the winning run at second. So here is Kushner. The Angels may want to bring Kushner back. He's only hitting 143. Runner on second with no man out. And now I believe, nope, he's in the lineup, unfortunately. So now the Angels probably need to find their next best hitter. Spencer looking and see who's available, who can swing. It could be Jack Hyatt. 45 at-bats if he can find it. Well, you know what? John Stevenson. He's a 274 backup catcher. If they don't win it here, they're going to need a backup catcher anyway. So Stevenson will stay in the game. He'll catch and try to win it here for the Angels. Runner on second. Nobody out. Blocker from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 3-3. Ground ball to second. Gets the job done. Throws him out. Runner goes to third. So runner on third and 1 out. Infield has to be brought in. The outfield is brought in. And now, it's going to come to Lloyd Allen. So again, the Angels are going to have to make another wholesale change. See who is left on this bench, and we are going to try to bring Winston Leonis. He's had enough at bats, so Leonis comes up. He's going to look to win it for the Angels. Leonis on the year is 1 for 10, a run scored. Leonis is a right-handed hitter against Locker. Runner on third, 1 out, infield, outfield in. Locker from the stretch and the pitch. 5-6, there's a pop to first. Epstein is there, makes the catch for the second out. So now here's Alomar. He gets a chance to be the hero. 2 outs, runner on third. Alomar 2 for 4. Batting lefty against Locker. Locker from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-10, ground ball to first. Epstein's got it. He pitches it to the pitcher covering and ends the inning. We have free baseball. It is 5-5. So now we go to the 10th inning. So if I'm right, we need a backup for, let's see, so change defense. So the new catcher should be John Stevenson. So he'll be in the game. Let's see who else came in. Pinson, Barry, Stanton. And then we went Mcmullen, Cardenas, Alomar, Oliver. So I think actually we need a new pitcher. So we'll go. And it's going to be Steve Barber. So Steve Barber will be in for the Angels. Let's see, we'll make the changes here. So let's make the opportunist here. And it's first of all, it's going to be Stevenson. We'll change him to a catcher. Display position there. Oops, catcher, not a pitcher. Catcher there. So display pitcher there. Yep. And then in the 10 spot, and that'll be where the new pitcher will come in. And that'll be Steve Barber. Pitcher there, and he'll come in and be in the 9th spot. So the new pitcher is Barber. Let's see if he shows in there. Do we have to make the pitching change motion here? Yes, we will. We'll go ahead and make the pitching change known. So this will be a new opposing pitcher, and it will be Steve Barber, and he'll stay in the, I believe, the 9th spot in the order. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, he's still in the 9th spot, so we'll leave him in there. So top of the 10th, free baseball. It's going to be, again, the pitcher spot. So the A's will need a pinch hitter here for Bob Locker of a 5-5 tie. So now let's see who the A's will now turn to. They will turn to Mike Hegan. So Hegan will get the turn. So after Hegan, we'll go to Duncan and then Cullen here in the 10th. So new hitter here. So new hitter Mike Hegan will swing away. So Mike Hegan readies to go. So here is Hegan, gets his first turn against Steve Barber. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 3-10 single for Mike Hegan. He has a really quick bat for what he does out there, and we kind of knew it too. So that's a huge hit. So let's get Steve Barber out there to pitch. There he is, and now it's a runner on first and nobody out for Dave Duncan. So Duncan a chance to maybe be a hero. He is 0 for 3 with a walk. Duncan hit against Barber. Barber from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-11. That's a line drive. Third base, and he got hurt. Oh, Duncan looks like he pulled up lame. So Duncan will come out this game. So when they go into the bottom of this inning, Gene Tennis will come in. So Tennis is in the game. He will replace Duncan, who gets hurt. With one out here, the runner on first. So now here's Cullen. He's 0 for 3 of the strikeout. Barber from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 1-10. That's a double in the gap for Cullen. How about that? Let's see if they score Hegan. That's going to be a -1 on Hegan. 1-13. Here's the throw home. Got him at the plate. They got him dead to rights on an 18. So Hegan is out at home. It is 8-2. So a runner stays at 8 for that. So it's going to be an assist by the center fielder and a put out by the catcher. So the A's almost get a run in, but this time he gets thrown out at the plate. So now 2 outs, a runner on second for Ted Kubiak. Let's see if Kubiak can drive home the winner. So again, Kubiak with Barber on the mound. Runner on second, 2 outs. Barber from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-9. Ground ball to short. Cardenas makes the throw. We go to the bottom of the 10th. Still 5-5. So now here is Ken Berry. So Berry will come in. Oh, we may have to make a change here. Oh, I guess probably the A's will need a new pitcher, I'm guessing. So it'll be Vader Pinson and Oliver, the meat of this order. And he will again take on one of the A's better pitcher, Darryl Knowles. So Darryl Knowles will come in. This A's bullpen is really, really good. So new pitcher is going to be Knowles. Let's see if we need to, where do we need to put him in the lineup? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's going to be 6th in the lineup. And then we need to make another move too and move Gene Tennis into the game. So let's go ahead and change defense. And the new catcher, because of Dave Duncan's injury, will be Gene Tennis. Again, injuries are just game injuries. They will return and play normal when we return next game. So here we go. Again, it's going to be Ken Berry. So Berry to hit, followed by Pinson and Oliver. So let's see what the Angels do against Knowles. Knowles looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 2-6, pop to short. Campanaris is there, makes the catch for out number 1. Last of the 10th, here's Vader Pinson. His first at bat, he's having one of the finer years. 15 of 29, hitting .517, a double, and 7 runs batted in. Knowles gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Pinson. 5-8, and that's a strikeout for Knowles. Oh, he's looking really tough out there. 2 outs, and here's Oliver. He homered back in the second inning. Oliver looks at Knowles, looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 2-6, just missed it. Single. So another big single for Oliver, his second hit of the ball game. And now here's Ken Mcmullen. So Mcmullen is 1 for 4 with a run scored. So Knowles from the stretch gets a sign. Walking lead from Oliver. Here's the pitch. 4-10 is a ground ball to short. That's Campanaris. It's a 5 out of 2. Makes the play and ends the inning. We played 10. We go to the 11th. It's still 5-5. So in the 11th, it will be Campanaris, Rudy, and Jackson against Steve Barber. So Barber can go at least 3, so he can probably give you long distance if he needs to. So now here's Campanaris against Barber. Barber with the pitch to Campy. 6-5. A strikeout for Barber. Nicely done. Barber looking strong. 1 away. Here's Rudy. He's 1 for 4 with an RBI single and a walk. Again, Barber at the windup. The pitch to Rudy. 4-5. Oh, deep drive left field. That could be gone. It is. Joe Rudy unties it, and it's 6-5 Oakland here in the 11th. So Rudy with 19 home runs hits one off Barber. 4-5 home run 1-10. It's a 6. It is out of here. So now Jackson, the batter. Whoops, we gave him a hit by pitch. We did not mean to do that. Let's see if we can erase that somehow and give him a home run. So let's see if we can give him a home run here and switch that over. All right, let's see if we can now fill in the blanks, as they say. So let's see if we can we'll place some, let's see, scored is what we want to do. So there it is. He scores and also want to increment an RBI. And it is now 6-5 Oakland with 1 out. And here's Jackson. Fly to center his last time up. Barber gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's a 2-8. And this time Jackson down on strikes. So with 2 outs and a 6-5 ball game. And now here is Epstein. Epstein he's 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs, no runs scored. Again, Barber looks in, gets a sign. Here's the pitch. 6-8, and that's a pop to third. Again, that's Mcmullen makes the play, and that's all. But the A's get a run. We go to the bottom of the 11th. A's lead by 1, 6-5. So now it's 6-5. A's 6 runs on 10 hits. The Angels 5 runs, 11 hits, have made 3 errors. Here is Stanton, Cardenas, and John Stevenson against Darrell Knowles. Raleigh Fingers gets up in the bullpen if needed. Knowles looks in, gets a sign. Here's the pitch. 1-12. Line drive to shortstop is Campanaris, first out. So now here's Cardenas with 1 out. 2 outs to go. Knowles looks in, gets a sign. Here's the pitch. 3-8. Struck him out for the second out. Angels down to the last out. And now here's John Stevenson with 2 outs. Knowles looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's a 6-9. Ground ball short. That's Campanaris. He's a 20 out of 2. Gets him. And that's the ball game. So the Oakland Athletics pulled out in 11 innings by the final score of 6-5. So let's go ahead. We finally have a win. Let's go ahead and do an end game here. The winning pitcher was Darrell Knowles. The losing pitcher was Steve Barber. This was, again, a new month. This was a Saturday, July 1st in Anaheim Stadium. And now let's look at the box scores before we finish up things here. Here is the box score. For the A's, big hitters, Mike Epstein, 3 for 5, 2 RBIs, and RBI, 22 putouts. Boy, he had an absolutely huge day. Rudy, 2 for 5, 2 runs scored. And they were your big hitters for the A's. For the Angels, they had 3 guys with 2 hits. Alomar, 2 for 5 with an RBI. Oliver, 2 for 5 with an RBI, including a home run. Cardenas, 2 for 5. And then you had Ryan, 1 for 2. But here are your pitching lines. And they weren't too bad. Hamilton went 6 2/3, 9 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Ryan, 7 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned, 7 walks and 7 strikeouts. His ERA still went to 2.19. Allen went 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Barber went 2 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned. He lost it. He was 0-1. He gave up that big home run to the California Angels. Home runs by Jackson, Rudy with the game winner, Costco, and Oliver. Oliver had his second, while Costco, Rudy, and Jackson had their first. RBIs, 2 by Epstein, 2 by Jackson, 2 by Rudy, the second RBI of the year from Alomar, 4th for Costco, and 5th for Oliver, the 2nd for Ryan. Stolen bases by Campanaris, 2 for Jackson, 1 for Cardenas, and the 2nd for Rivers. Well, folks, that's a win here. The Oakland A's get a much-needed win here now, and they will go on and get a huge win inside the division. So let's go ahead and try to finish things up here for the Angels. So let's go ahead and finish things up, and then we'll go ahead and get the California Angels done here and get them in the ball game and get them updated. So we're good here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for showing up. There you see your final score. It is Oakland 6 and California 5. 6 runs on 10 hits and no errors for Oakland, while the California Angels 5 runs, 11 hits, and 3 errors. Thank you, folks, for showing up. This has been 1972 Stratomatic Game of the Day for July 1st, 1972.